95% of traders lose on the weekly candle, not because their idea is wrong, but because they enter too early. They see the level, they think it's the entry, and they get stopped out almost instantly. If that's been happening to you, this is exactly why. The biggest mistake traders make is thinking the level is the entry. They see a previous week high or a weekly low, and the moment price touches it, they enter. But that level is not where the trade starts. It's where the trap begins. What's really happening at that level is liquidity is being taken. Price is not reacting to the level. It's moving through it to take out stops. So when you enter there, you're entering before the real move even begins. And that's why you keep getting stopped out. Instead of entering at the level, you need to wait for what happens after. First, liquidity gets taken, then price fails to continue, and then you get displacement back into the range. That shift is where the trade actually begins. Once that shift happens, now you drop to a lower time frame and you wait for confirmation. This is where CISD comes in, or a clean fair value gap inversion. That becomes your entry, not the level, not the sweep, the confirmation. Let's have a look at this example on the charts. Currently, I have BTC open here. And as you can see, guys, if you look at the chart over here, you can see we've got our weekly candles. This is the previous week's candles. So we always want to use the previous week's high. And you can see we've just entered into the new current week. This blue block over here represents the previous week's high and low, and the previous week's data, the open of the previous week, the close, the high, and the low. So this candle that you're seeing over here is an exact representation of this blue block. Just makes it really easy to see where the high and the low is. So we always want to look for our entries around weekly highs and weekly lows. You can also use daily highs and daily lows as well. So as you can see, the new week has just opened. Can you see we've got the new weekly candle? So we're waiting for price to get to this previous week high level. If price gets to this previous week high level, that is where we want to look for an entry. All right, so let's fast forward. So there you can go. You can see it's just tapped into the previous week high. And now we want to notice what happens. How does price react at that level? So now what I want to do is I want to go down to my entry time frame, which is going to be the 15-minute chart in this example. So you can see we're in the 15-minute chart. Basically, what you can see, we've got the displacement over here. This is a failure to displace pattern. Price does not want to displace past the previous week's high. It's showing resistance. Lower time frame, you can see price tapped into that high, and now it's dropping down. So we're getting this resistance here, but we want to wait for more confirmation. Confirmation is going to be when price breaks the CISD level. There's also another CISD level over here. If you guys want to know what indicator I'm using to do this, I'm using the SMCX indicator over here. It makes things super easy to see higher time frame and lower time frame and sweeps and CISDs and all those things. So what I'm waiting for now is I'm going to wait for price to break the CISDs and close, and then I'm going to look for an entry. So let's play this on a little bit. There we go. So we've got a break through the first CISD and a break through the second CISD. So what we would have done is on the second break, the break and closure, we set our stop loss on the break and close of that candle. We're going to set our entry. Stop loss is going to come above the swing high or above the previous week's high. And then we're going to target relative liquidity. In order to target relative liquidity, we need to zoom out and we want to look for liquidity zones. Here's one liquidity zone that we can use. And then we can come down here. You can see this is a demand zone. Demand zones are excellent liquidity zones. So these are going to be two locations we're going to look for exits. And we just move down all the way to our demand zone. So we've got one. You can exit the first one or the second. All right, guys. So now we have our full setup. You can see price tapped into the weekly high, broke CISD. We've got our target ready. So let us play this out. And there you go. So the The first liquidity has been taken out. So if you set your target on the first liquidity line, you would have exited the trade. Let's see if price is going to hit the demand zone. And there you go, guys. Price tapped into that demand zone and we would have exited the trade. To recap, you can see failure to displace pattern happening. Price taking out the highs, breaking CISD. We look for entries, target the most relevant liquidity. And that's it, guys. It's that simple. And this is exactly why I use the SMCX indicator, because it marks the levels, shows the sweeps, and highlights the confirmation in real time. So instead of guessing, you're just waiting for the entry to appear. Link is in the description if you want to check it out. So the model is simple: level, setup, sweep, liquidity, shift, confirmation, entry, execution. Once you understand that, you stop entering early and start entering correctly. But even when you stop entering early, most traders still struggle with one thing. They see the confirmation, but they don't know exactly when to pull the trigger. And in the next video, I'll break down the exact candle you should enter on, so you never hesitate again. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one. Click now and let's dive in there.